Hello, good afternoon. So this video covers my interview experience with Asset Living. That's spelled ASSET, as in assets, as the word in finance. But the company itself has nothing to do with finance unless you count the property management part of it. I mean, there's a lot of finance involved with spreadsheets. Anyway, so I did an interview with asset management last week after coming out of Southern California, and I must declare it was an interesting experience. So let's get to it. From my interview experience with asset management, I think it was pretty pleasant. I mean, being neurodiverse, I had no trouble understanding my interviewer. I mean, most people who are neurodivergent, we have trouble understanding people, especially in job interviews. And when we're talking, it's actually sometimes will offset them, because yesterday I was interviewing with a local church nearby, and my mom keeps telling me that because the way I talk, I'm sorry, there's no way you can change it. I may not get the job offer, but let me tell you, we're here to talk about my experience with asset living and whether people who are neurodiverse should apply. So when I first started the interview, it was just basic run-of-the-mill questions. Tell me about yourself. How did you hear about us? What you know about us? And lucky for me, I did my research, and I found that the response I give to the "What do you know about us?" questions, the "What you know about us" questions, really easy to answer, and I had no trouble answering all the questions, because I was also asked questions about my experience working with students, because the property I work with is near the UC Berkeley campus in Northern California, and it's inside a fairly old building, but the inside of it is very new. I mean, they have like all the good amenities of a student apartment: laundry, meeting spaces, study spaces, and front lobby. And I must declare, it wasn't a very really bad interview. I also sent a thank you card to the interviewer, who I actually, well, before the interview happened, I had a hard time reaching because we were on different schedules and her phone line's not very active. And a little bit more about Asset Living. Asset Living is a property management firm based in Houston, Texas, with a workforce of 5 to 10,000 people. And it's a property management company that serves tenants of different ages, ethnicities, and genders alike. I mean, some properties they serve only senior citizens, some serve people who are homeless, and some serve families. And the one I'm applying to, it serves students mostly. There are some families involved, but 90% of it is students. And in terms of company outlook, I found the company outlook to be very high, actually. 6 out of 10. I mean, not bad for a property management firm that's nationwide and based in Houston, Texas. Because I looked on the website, and some of those properties are really, really gorgeous as well. In terms of interview quality, I found the interview quality to be quite legit. I mean, it could have been a lot worse. And in terms of pay, I liked it too. But because I didn't get any interview feedback, I'm making this video right now. Next in line is, should we also ask the neurodiverse to apply for the positions? So the position I applied for was a community assistant position, wherein I not only generate leads to produce new tenants, mostly UC Berkeley students, and but I also have to be on call on Saturdays, which is okay for me because I like working on Saturdays as long as it doesn't impede with my personal plans. Um, would I recommend community assistant position to neurodiverse people? Yes, I would. But if you have a communication disorder, I would highly recommend, like me, if you have a communication disorder like me, I recommend you not apply. Um, for every other person who's neurodiverse, I mean, if you're autistic, go ahead. I mean, it's a good position for you to help build your communication skills. And how would I rate my interviewer? I would rate her 2 out of 10 because unfortunately she is a property manager and she's not well trained in dealing with neurodiverse people, especially if they have communication disorders. So that would be a negative impact on asset management and company as a whole. 5 out of 10. I would love to rate it 8 out of 10, but I couldn't bring myself to it because they don't train everyone well in dealing with job applicants who have communication disorders. And that's the end of this video because normally I make these videos, they range from 5 minutes to 10 minutes depending on the number of content I had. And this is only one interview because if it's a very short interview for like 15 minutes or so, the video would be normally 8 minutes or less. So if you're looking for a job, best of luck to you. If you're working, please stay well. Thank you very much.